What's up everyone, it's Nick. I'm back with another video. I wanted to take yesterday off, so that's what I did. And I just thought I'd throw another video at you before game 6. But before we get into things, please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And hit the notification bell button because that's the best way to show your support. Hopefully this is the last time I have to make a preview of the next game. I'm going to recap Game 5 a little bit and I'll give a preview of Game 6. But hopefully this is the last time I'm going to give a preview of an NBA Finals game this season. So, let's cue the intro. So, Game 5, it was supposed to be the game we celebrate, the game that the Lakers hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy. Undefeated in the black jerseys, but that didn't work out. They're not undefeated in those anymore. And yeah, Jay Crowder said that gave them extra motivation. So yeah, probably shouldn't have been talking about that because you know how the Heat are. They'll look for anything that'll give them some extra motivation. I also want to talk about LeBron though. 40 points in that game, 12 of them in the fourth quarter. If you really think that he's not clutch after this, remember my last video if you watched that and I brought up an old Facebook post? Yeah, that holds true now more than ever. If you really thought that he should have shot that ball over that wall of defenders, you don't know basketball. He made the right play. He hit the open man. And let's please stop acting like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant never deferred to open teammates for big shots in the NBA Finals. Yes, they have. Because as the best players on the court, all the attention was drawn to them, which leaves someone else open. Let's say Danny Green made that shot. The narrative would have been that Danny Green saved him, even though LeBron scored 40 points and 12 in the fourth quarter. Let's say LeBron takes that shot and misses. Then you would have just been saying he's not clutch or he's soft or whatever. He had no way of winning in that situation as long as Danny Green misses that wide open three. And then Markieff Morris making that really errant pass. I wouldn't say it was ill-advised because Anthony Davis was down low and he should have gotten it to him for a bucket, but just... Who was that to? Casper? That was... How did he make such a bad pass? I guess he just felt a little rushed and I guess the pressure got to him. Hey, Duncan Robinson, while he wasn't bad in Game 4, he was on fire in Game 5, so the Lakers need to find ways to not let him get open, not let him get his shot off. Tyler Hero, while he played really well in Game 4, he was pretty quiet in Game 5. He shot below 40% from the field, and his true shooting percentage for the game was .505. That's not a very good true shooting percentage. So, okay, they at least held Tyler Hero to a not so good game. Jimmy Butler though, he went off. He scored 35 points, 11 assists and 12 rebounds. So while in Game 4, having Anthony Davis guard Jimmy Butler worked really well. The Heat figured that out. They decided to slip in those screens. They decided to set those screens a lot harder and force Anthony Davis to switch off of him a lot more. Like, they were able to do that a little bit in Game 4, but a lot more so in Game 5. And as a result, Jimmy Butler just went off. Now, Frank Vogel needs to make the adjustment to slow down Jimmy Butler. I don't think having Anthony Davis still guard Jimmy Butler is a bad idea. I just think that they need to come up with a way to have that help defense ready for when they force Anthony Davis to switch off of him. Now, as for the rest of the Lakers, like Anthony Davis, for how hobbled he was all game, I have to say he played very well. He scored 28 points, had 12 rebounds, and blocked 3 shots, all while playing hurt all game. So I got to give my respect to AD for that. KCP scored 16 points, not bad, but very inefficiently. The rest of the Lakers, though, yeah, not so great offense. And Kyle Kuzma was horrific in Game 5 on both ends of the floor. Just 3 of 10 from the field, and on defense, yeah, he couldn't stay in front of anyone. Like, Kyle Kuzma, he really needs to step it up. In fact, most of the talk is about how Danny Green missed that wide open 3 and Markieff Morris made that abysmal pass late in the game. I don't hear much talk about how bad Kyle Kuzma was, because Kyle Kuzma was absolutely terrible. He really needs to step it up for Game 6. And also, I think that playoff Rondo is starting to die down a little bit. I mean, sure, his presence alone can make a difference because he's a leader on the floor and a playmaker, but from the field, he's gone very cold lately, and I think that he's coming back down to earth with the three-point shot. He was balling out from three for most of the playoffs, but more recently, he's gone back to being Rondo from three again, which isn't good. We'll see what he does in Game 6. It sure would be nice if it's the playoff Rondo that we've been seeing throughout this playoff run. Oh yeah, and Kendrick Nunn. I did say in my previous video that he really needs to step it up big in order for the Heat to have any chance, and yes, he did, scoring 14 points off the bench while shooting 6 for 11. I do still think that the Lakers got this. I hope, because my birthday's coming up. The championship on my birthday would be amazing, but we should know by now, don't ever take the Heat for granted. Don't ever expect them to go down easy. And I also just wanted to point this out. If we're looking at this right here, with the distance ran, Jimmy Butler ran over 3 miles for the entire game. And yeah, he did play almost the entire game. LeBron and Anthony Davis, they ran over 2, and so did Kyle Kuzma. I'm not sure about Markieff Morris, Rajon Rondo, or Alex Caruso. However, seeing that 6 Miami Heat players ran for over 2 miles for the entire game, and one of them 3, it also kind of tells me that the Heat were outworking the Lakers, yet the Lakers just managed to keep it close anyways. So yeah, the Lakers need to come out hungry and play like there's no tomorrow in Game 6. Now that's the end of this video. I hope you liked my video. Please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and that's it for now. I'll see you later. Go Lakers.